Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. And like and share this opportunity if you would. I'm entertaining. Very, very entertaining. That's a fact. Okay, so we're going to do Tesla a little bit here, and then I'm going to finish up SPY quickly. I'm going to go over my Japanese candles. My Japanese candles, they're very pretty, and I'm going to talk about them and SPY a little bit, and then I'll finish up with Tesla, okay? Exciting day. Oh, man. It's just wonderful because the market makers, they like Grandpa a lot, and they always say, they help Grandpa every day. And Grandpa, I honestly do. I'm not kidding. I appreciate him. I feel better today, too. I'm going to go to church tonight. I haven't left the house in over a week. But I don't think I'm contagious no more. And like I say, I feel quite a bit better. You better watch out if Grandpa ever gets back to normal. Normal for Grandpa is not really a good thing. Okay, so what do we got going? Pre-market, Tesla had a high of 246.30 this morning, and the regular high, once the market came at 9:30 was Eastern time, was 245.33. The low in Tesla was 234.58, and it closed at 240.50. And here's what ran the bus today predominantly. Early on, we had 238 times 6 blinking, and that pulled it down right through it. And I'm trying to see what that low of it. Well, it's the low I gave you of the day. What was it? 234.58. So anyway, that pulled it down. It blew through that, and then it started buying. They started buying at a number that you probably never heard before. This number is kind of a secret number. It's a secret number. We have a secret weapon, 225 times 3. And for a while, it blinked 225 times 4. And when it did that, it pulled it down to 234.58 before they finally paused it and let it quit for a while and come back up here. So, and to bring it back up, they blinked at mostly the 248 area. On the sell side today, pre-market, they did a little bit at 256.70, and then they goofed around at 254.23. These are for short periods of time. They, if they wanted to pull it up, the number, or make a bull flag or whatever, they would use 249 times 6. And I seen that going back and forth between that 249 times 6 shorting. It would pull it up. 238 would bring it right straight down. And when they paused 249 and everything and did the 225. 225 is a place of substance. I really am excited. They market makers bought at 225 for 4 days. 224.70 to the 225.50 range. Don't front run that number. They're gonna take out their 224.70 at least at a minimum. That's Grandpa's opinion, of course. You can front run it if you want to. Front run it on the way up, on the way down. So anyway, that's our next buying opportunity, and that's what I know about that. Now, let's see. On the sell side, 248 times 1 and times 2 at different times was a fairly prevalent number. Now, after hours here, these bad boys are, after hours here, they're goofing around at 250.35. Just a little teeny bit. And on the bottom side, on the buy side, they were after market, they were doing 225 again after hours. Just not very much. Not very much. But yeah, but they are doing a little bit of buying at, I want to say 225.75 is what it looks like. 225.75. They are doing just a little bit of buying. If you see an orange candle, or I mean red, Grandpa's got orange candles because Grandpa likes pretty candles. I'm not into red. I like orange. I told you that before. Remember? So anyway, 225.75 after hours is what will pull it down. And they're pulling it back up with 250.35 when that blinks. So it's whatever one of these things decide to blink is where it's headed. I still think we might see 248 here before, or even 250 before the end of this week. I'm just saying, okay. These guys are, the market makers are really good at what they do. If they can convince you that we're running back up before we go to 225, at this point, Grandpa thinks we're going to 225. And we're probably going to go to 209.80 where they bought that half a day. But that's your next buying opportunity is at 225. And you want to buy in a place where they bought of substance, and you will be a winner if you do. Even the ones that bought at 260 will be a winner, because the bare minimum that we're going to see in the near term coming up here, our near future, is 275. That's where we're headed. Excuse me. And 280 and is absolutely coming positively. There is no doubt that we will see 280. They have a lot of shorts there, and they're committed. They have to get them. They have to match them up. And once they get them matched up, watch out, because once they get it all matched up and they run her up into the 300s, we're going to really take a ride downhill, because they're going to want to make money on those 275s, those 277s, those 278s. They're short at all these positions, and they can't make money till they match them. And once they match them, it'll only be a question of time before they go make their $50 or $40 or whatever they decide they want to make on that pile up there. So anyway, that's how what the blinking tells Grandpa. And okay, so candle chart for Tesla. It'd help if I used the right mouse. I better hurry up with what I'm doing here. How long have I been talking? Oh, not too bad yet. Okay, in the 5-minute chart, we had an absolute sell signal going into the close. Pretty pretty much a little bit of a reverse. It's just moving straight sideways. Tendency to the upside. Just a little tendency. Okay, they removed both those numbers on the low side and the high side. They're not running Tesla with outside numbers right now. They're all gone. They can bring them back, but for right now they are all gone. In the last week here, they've left numbers up running every single day for Grandpa. That's okay. They must know it's church night, and Grandpa won't be able to watch it at 8 o'clock, till 8 o'clock. 15-minute chart, we've got a reversal signal, or right at the close in the last 15 minutes, we got the reversal signal, but it could be just one candle bear flag, okay? So ain't hanging no. I think we're going to move sideways, guys, in Tesla. 30-minute chart is still got a buy signal. Absolutely still got a buy signal. And I would venture that the 1 hour does. Yep, 1 hour's got a buy signal. And there were some strong charts. Looking at the 30-minute and the hour, we just might see 248. Our luck, they'll do it pre-market on us. But who knows? That hourly chart has the ability to move this thing up to 248. On the 4 hour, we have an absolute sell signal galore in the 4 hour. Maybe I'll start liking the 4 hour if I keep looking at it enough. It's just, I don't know. The candles just don't look as pretty on a 4 hour as they do on the daily. Why, I don't know. Yeah, it's a sell signal to beat the band. It's I think 225 is in your, well, I know 225 is in your future. Hang on a second. I got to take time out to cough. Okay, daily chart. I already know what it is. Absolute 100% sell signal in the daily. Let's see, how far from the top? Because this thing's usually good for around $75 to $100. So it's $275 would bring us down. $75 would bring us to $200. If this thing plays out all the way, that daily chart, that could mean 200. That's more than capable of doing that in that daily. It's going to really be scary. Well, the weekly, I already know it. The weekly doesn't finish till the end of this week, so, but it's absolutely, excuse me, it's absolutely a sell signal, like I told you. So, now, if I can figure out how to type on the right computer, I will get you, what did I do? I will get you SPY. I'm old school. Most guys would have this thing set up so they could do it with click of a button, But, and I'm going to get that set up one of these days. It's just that Grandpa doesn't know what he's doing, I'm not techie at all. I need all kinds of help. Trust me. Okay, SPY had a high today of 427.67. 427.67 for a high. The low was 422.29. And the close was 426.05. Not bad. Uh, and they are currently at 426.60. And they are moving straight up. Hey, SPY has a lot of bearing on Tesla. And seeing SPY go up like this gives me thoughts that 248, possibly 250 in Tesla might come because SPY after hours is just rocketing straight up. So we have a buy in the 5-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. These are Japanese candles, by the way. Grandpa only uses Japanese candles because they're pretty. And they work for Grandpa, trust me. I know they're lagging indicators, and Grandpa likes to get on these guys about their lagging indicators, but I love Japanese candles. I don't even care if they're lagging. I made a lot of money playing with Japanese candles before I learned the blinking. The blinking really helps greatly. If you know Japanese candles besides that, it's kind of a win-win. Okay, 15-minute, we absolutely have a strong buy. Yeah, this thing is sailing straight up. 30-minute, we have a buy, strong buy. Buy. The SPY is going up. 1 hour, up, buy. In the 1 hour, it don't take long to figure this out. And in the 4 hour, we have a sell signal. It's no wonder I don't like 4-hour candles. But here's the thing with that 4-hour candle, and I'll tell you what it is. The last 4-hour candle's got a wick at the bottom that's bigger than the body by about double the size. So that tells me that they ran out of steam and got pushed back up for number one. And number two, in a 4-hour candle, that thing can retrace $15 upward and not even change the color of the candle. So, because so you could easily in Tesla. Well, this is SPY, but this thing can run up a ways. Even and the next candle could also be green, but it does have a sell signal in the 4-hour. But there's so much room for retracement that's what's hard to trade a 4-hour or a daily candle. It's hard to trade them. In the daily candle in SPY, we have an absolute sell signal. It's got a fairly long wick on the bottom, but it's an absolute sell. You get a bounce in this SPY up here. You get a bounce where you can get. I'd be looking to go downhill with this thing. That 4-hour and daily, they're strong candles. Very short term. You're getting a reprieve here. The weekly, which finishes on Friday, is a monster already of what you guys call a red candle, and Grandpa calls it orange candle. So she's going down. Short term up, long term down. She's gonna go down. Okay, I think Grandpa's done enough gabbing. How long did I go? Almost 20 minutes. I better get off here. Okay, I gotta go. I haven't shaved for a week. I gotta shave. Hey, listen to my previous live streams. That one I did this morning, especially, is where I talk about global melting. And that's so true. Google it. Google how the good bacteria is in all the water and they're killing our good bacteria. Google it if you don't believe my story. You better listen to my story. I think you will be happy if you did. God bless you. All good things are from the Lord. And Lord willing, Grandpa will be back tomorrow morning with the pre-market news, and I'll probably think of a good story by then. I think I will. Okay, bye-bye.